Ladies and gentlemen, today on Cryptid Conversations, we're going to be talking about the fairy dog, the fairy hound, the thing that just brings you complete ick and darkness and destruction, the Cú Síth.
Thank
Welcome, everybody.
You pronounced it perfectly this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cryptid Conversations. This special episode, we have Kate, the beautiful Irish mama, and myself, Blue. In this episode, we're talking about a quite interesting named animal, which I have been screwing up the name of this cryptid creature ever since she first told it to me.
The random things that I find on
Random fey creatures that we find on Cryptid Conversations. You know us, we could turn anything dirty.
Well, you're definitely making it dirty as soon as I told you the name.
It's called the Cú Síth.
Yes.
Pronounced Cooshee. That's the pronunciation. I've been calling it the Cú Síth.
A little close, but no cigar. Sorry.
Hey, listen, I prefer Cú Síth to Cú Síth, but that's besides the point. Anyway, all right. So this terrifying hound from Scottish folklore and broader Celtic mythology its name aptly translates to fairy dog or fairy hound. Kate, what else do we know about the Cú Síth?
Well, it comes in a shade of like a darker green or emerald, which makes sense with the emerald because the islands are called the Emerald Islands. So,
yes.
Apparently, it's got these glowing eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about the size of a small cow or a large calf. Now, understand calves don't really, depending on the particular breed of cattle, calves don't get very large. So a small cow is a better, reference to this.
Yeah, I have here in my notes about the size of a calf or even larger than that.
Yeah. So definitely is bigger than an Irish wolfhound, which that my first thing was thinking, that's an Irish wolfhound. Nope, this is bigger.
This is bigger.
Much
usually
bigger.
Described with dark green, shaggy fur. It's a shaggy dog.
It is. It is a very shaggy dog.
It's a shaggy dog.
It is adorable, and I want to pet it.
Yes, we love shaggy dogs on this show.
We're more the dog people than Michelle. Which rest up, Michelle. I hope you're doing okay.
Mm-hmm. Michelle is out this week for this week's episode. She's not feeling so great. So, Michelle, we hope you feel better.
I've already brought up about the Kate She, which is the cat fairies in one other episode.
Yes.
They're very mischievous little things, and they only come in the color black with a white little patch on their chest.
Yes, this is their shaggy dog counterpart, much larger. It's said to roam the Scottish Highlands and moors.
It's a very adorable thing that I want to pet. So, and
it's said to be part of the fairy realm. It's it's for lack of a better term, this is the true term. Sith refers to fairy folk. So it's a fairy tale creature. Now, folklore says that this hound, when it barks 3 times, and if you hear the third bark, you'll die from terror unless they reached safe. A person would reach safety first. Like they have to reach a safe point, which would be hollow ground, which would be a church or some other type of thing.
A sacred area, something,
Yeah, something that would provide you safety, provide your
Yes.
soul safety. Anyway, but the thing is, you could hear the bark over long distances. Very, very interesting to me.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard a little bit about it before,
Uh-huh.
but it was just one of those, like, random, "Wait, there is an opposite, and what was the name of it?" And so I had to type up dog fairy mythology because
Yeah.
I couldn't remember how the first part was spelled. I knew the second part. That
Mhm.
was, spelt like Sith, but it's she.
Mhm.
So the first part is just CU, but the U is a little fancy U. They have very fancy little vowels.
Yes, they're fancy little vowels. Uh, it acted like a grim reaper figure, according to folklore, carrying souls to the afterlife. In other instances, it hunted silently through the hills at night, looking for travelers and vagabonds to drag their souls to the underworld.
Mwahaha.
You know, very interesting thing, but it has links to other great things.
Yeah,
Uh,
it does some good.
yeah, other similar spectral dogs, we'll call them, share similarities to the legend of the Black Shook of England, the Bargeist, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce the Welsh name
I
for this thing.
I'm only trying to learn Gaelic. That's hard enough.
I'll just call it the Dog of Darkness. Now, not for nothing. If I hear a dog barking in the middle of the night, generally I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, because that could be several different meanings depending on that
Hmm.
part. So,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
even throughout all sorts of lore and everything, you hear certain barks, and that's usually like your doom's coming kind of thing. That's the typical
Hmm.
story.
Yeah.
So, and the Celtic mythology has been around for some time. So I'm kind of wondering, like, how old is some of these other stories compared to this one?
Well, yeah. I mean, the question is the real question that we should be asking was the Cú Síth just mythology, or were Highland villagers describing encounters with a real unknown predator?
Maybe just a really giant wolf.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's ever seen a wolf's eyes glow at night, especially when a light hits them, it gives off that predator glow of the eyes.
That's
They have that eye shine.
That's the only thing I can think of is just,
Yeah.
and it's not like wolves weren't a thing back then or anything. They were a very
Oh yeah.
sacred animal. So,
Especially in the Highlands.
oh god, yeah.
You know, a couple of the visual aspects that get brought up a lot of when it comes to these things is the glowing eyes in inside of Highland fog. Evidently, you could see this shit in the fog. And anybody who's ever been to Scotland will tell you that fog is thick as fuck. It's
I
thick with
have
two
heard.
C's.
I've never been. Would love to, but never been. And
It
yes, I have
it
heard
is
of it.
thick with
I
two
heard.
C's.
I have heard, and that's who, because I've been through some thick fogs,
Hmm.
in Iowa area, because out of all the states I've been through, that's one of the thickest fogs that kind of like
Yeah,
I need to pull off and just wait a bit for this fog to lift a bit more because I could
exactly.
barely see shit.
I mean, it gives off a massive green wolf-like silhouette in the in everything, like when it's
And
going through. I mean, to change color to green inside of a
that
fog.
that's where I'm trying to figure out, like, is it maybe white and just reflecting off the greens of the grass or something? Like I'm
Could
trying
be.
to wrap my head around how a wolf could possibly shimmer this green unless they were really just that, drunk or high on something.
Yeah.
Like
Like
I
these things are very very elusive when it comes to being seen. You'll hear them before you see them. Um
I think that's a scary part.
that's yeah, that I mean that's the scary part in every movie. You hear the thing before you see it, like it's
You're
just,
like, oh,
it's like what we say at the end of every show. If you heard it, no you fucking didn't. It's, I heard something. No the fuck you didn't. Shut up. I saw something. No, the fuck you didn't. Shut up. You know. So it's like, we gotta like think about these things. Like, I mean, in general, wolves, you'll hear them in the distance,
yeah, because they're gonna toy with you.
but if they're actively hunting, you won't know they're there until they want you to know they're there.
Yep.
And this thing evidently will give off the three howls. And if you heard the third one, it's coming for you.
I
It's going
don't
to take
know.
your ass out.
I'm hoping I see it first before I hear it because I want to pet the puppy.
You would want to pet the puppy.
Come on, show the picture. Come
Typical,
on.
typical white woman. You always want to pet the puppy.
Show the puppy. Damn
I
it.
want to pet the puppy. Puppy's going to eat you.
I
I don't care. I want to pet the puppy.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry. It's pretty.
You're driving yourself to the hospital if that happens. Anyway, Kate, tell us some more about this thing.
Uh, I mean, that's about the only thing I brushed up on. It was just kind of one of those, like, it's a good, it's an evil thing. Like,
Excuse me.
honestly, it's just another type of fae that I think I would be a bit cautious because I would rather not hear it first. It's really pretty, but I would rather not hear it first.
Pretty my ass. It's a giant wolf and it wants to eat you.
That's fine. I want to pet it.
It's the size. It's the size of a fucking cow. No, I'm good.
I've been around cows. I'm good.
Could they have been seeing? And now I'm going to suspend disbelief of this in terms of the shuck.
Okay, all
Could they
right.
have
Go
been
ahead.
seeing a dire wolf, much
Mm,
larger species of wolf?
like that's not like it's not possible. Just a
Like I don't
wolf.
know if dire wolves were over in that area. I don't know if they were in Europe or
I
during the
mean,
Ice Age and stuff. I know they were here in the Americas, but I don't know if they were over there.
I don't
But
know. Um, that's a good question, but either way, I mean, it's a good theory. It's a wolf of some type because
yeah, evidently.
again, you're going to describe the size and whatnot, and I've seen some wolves get pretty big.
I mean,
So
don't get me wrong. Wolves in general are very large, depending on the species.
yes,
Our native gray wolves and timber wolves, very large species of wolves.
but then you got the other thing you have to stop and think is, okay, what was more of a common cow breed type over in the Highlands, and
Well, you're thinking Highland cows,
I'm thinking Highland cows, and I'm trying to
and they're
remember
pretty
how
big
high those.
boys.
They are, and even the cows themselves, which are the females.
They're shaggy, and I
So
like them, and I want to pet them. Sorry, hang on. Sorry,
you want one for a pet?
I do. I want a Highland cow for a pet. You know they make mini Highland cows now,
Oh my god! Don't get me started.
and you can have them registered as your animal, your service animal. So guess what?
Oh my god!
I'm gonna look into getting a service cow.
Oh god!
I
I see
have a
trouble
cow.
with that one.
I just want to see them galloping around in the yard
Oh my god!
because they're so doofy.
Oh my goodness!
Anyway, back to the predator. Now you generally like we said, wolves are very large, but you tend to see more of a gigantism type gene hit when you have a wolf dog.
I mean, it's quite possible, yes, but then I don't know. At the same time, why not? Like, why not? Did they see a possible force nymph of some kind that just transformed at some point?
Who knows? I mean,
They,
these things are very the sightings as to the actual being are a little bit more like, out there.
yeah, it's definitely one of those ones that make you think. But I just the name I had a giggle, and I figured you would
The
have a
coochie.
laugh.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna call the thing the coochie for the rest of my life. I think.
And I'm going to continue correcting.
I'm just gonna call it the coochie.
Oh my god.
I'd much rather think of a. Never mind. I'd much rather think of a coochie coming after me than a dog. Anyway,
Oh my
tell where
god.
my mind's at this week.
Oh, goddamn.
Anyway, but yeah, no. When it comes to these things, you got to sit there and you got to think like, were they misidentifying an animal? Were they attributing? Were they attributing mythology to an existing animal? And I think in this case, I mean, even with the callbacks to like other animals that are similar, like the black shuck, the bargeist, and the dog of darkness. I think it's just attributing characteristics to something that might be tangible.
Well, yeah, and I feel that maybe it's another scare tactics, not just to for children, but for traveling men that don't get robbed or something. Because
Or well, I mean, not just that, but also like thieves, vagabonds,
well,
things like
but
that during that time.
what makes it not possibly them making those sounds before you and enter your doom kind of thing?
Well, if I don't want to be seen, and if somebody like perchance hears something, I'm gonna be like, "Oh," to try and make them think that there's a wolf or something in the woods, rather
Exactly.
than
Uh,
me before I pounce on them, stab them, and take their money.
there's
Like
there's so many different theories, but like I mean, at the same time, what says that there isn't one? So I mean,
that's true. I mean, we can't
I get all
disprove it. We
that.
can't prove it.
I get
But
I get a little weary whenever I see a black cat with the white pouch spot on its chest now. Like, what says that's not the Kate Sith? I'm just saying.
Michelle's got like 3 of them with like black. They're black with
I
white
know
spot.
she's blocked.
Those things are eating her soul. Anyway. All right. Well,
Oh my goodness.
I don't think we're ever going to know what it really is.
No, but it's definitely
then again,
not actual dogs. It's not domestic dogs
yeah,
for sure.
it's not domestic dogs. It's not anything.
Well, because if it's over in the Highland, that's technically the Scottish deer hound, and they're not much bigger than a Irish wolfhound. So,
Yeah.
like,
I
no.
mean, I mean, Irish wolfhounds are just massive.
Well, yes, and they are taller than the deer hound, but like that, they're still not as big as a cow, especially if we're going to talk about a Highland cow.
I don't know. They're pretty decent size. Like, have you ever seen a freaking Irish wolfhound in person?
Yeah,
They're
hi,
massive.
my mom is a dog breeder. Did you forget that?
No, but I'm just saying, like, Irish wolfhounds, they're fucking big.
Yes, they are.
I'm 6 foot, and the damn things, make me look tiny when I stand next to them. I don't know. They're
I'm sure
big animals.
I'm a fucking dwarf.
You could ride one.
No. Oh my god. That would be cool, but no.
I can see you riding one with a little warhammer going, "Forever boy." Sorry. Anyway. But no, like, if you didn't get that reference, folks, that's a Lord of the Rings reference.
You need that as a cartoon now, don't you?
I do need that as a cartoon. You riding an Irish wolfhound going, "Forever boy."
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't think we're ever going to fully understand it. I mean, it's one of those things where it's beliefs mixed with reality. And I don't think we're ever going to really get the answer we want when it comes to these things. Because either way, it's going to piss somebody off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, I still want to pet the puppy. If it's real,
you would want to pet the puppy. You always want to pet the puppy. You're weird. Anyway.
But it's so pretty.
Anyway, that about wraps us up for this episode of Cryptid Conversations. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe.
Do it. Do it. Sorry.
We will catch you guys next week in a brand new episode of Cryptid Conversations. I've been your host, Blue, with me, Kate, and we will catch you in the next episode of Cryptid Conversations. Do not ever be like this one. Don't pet the puppy.
Yes.
Don't pet the puppy. Don't pet the puppy. I swear. I'm telling you right now, don't pet the puppy. All right. Now, remember, if you heard something, no, you didn't. If you saw something, no, you didn't. We'll catch you in the next episode of Cryptid Conversations.